on the relationship tip. You want to go there? We don't have to go
We can
there.
go there.
We can go there.
We can go
Okay.
there.
All right. So tell us about some of your. This is a quote that I picked up from her. Exes are examples. Examples.
Examples. Yeah.
I could have said it with a little bit more emphasis to give it that little, but that was something I got from her. Like, she has a couple of experiences with some significant others that didn't necessarily go the way that she wanted them to go, but she can say that she learned from all of them. So,
Yeah.
where you want to start?
So when it comes to me, I've been in relationships literally since age 16. My last relationship ended a few weeks ago, so I'm just trying to really take a break and just focus on me. I don't mind going out on casual dates and getting to know people and everything like that, but I really need to focus on myself because I have not had the time. And I say that because whenever I'm in relationships with people, I'm very loving. I'm like that girl who gives 110%. Like the first week, oh, you need some money? I got you. Oh, you need food? I got you. You need a ride? I got you. I got you. And I'm a hopeless romantic. So I'm the girl who always pictures the fairy tale ending, regardless if something bad happens, because I'm also understanding. So when it came to cheating and stuff like that, I'm the girl who would always forgive. And in my first relationship, that was 4 years of cheating and emotional abuse. That ended on a very bad term. I don't really want to talk about how it ended, at least on this platform right now. But from each relationship, like Neil said, I did learn something new. From my first one, I learned that if you see the red flags, leave. Just leave. Two, because I was like, you know what? This is the love of my life. This is, oh my God, we're going to grow old together. 16-year-old me, because I had a crush on him for like 2 years, and I finally got him, and he finally came into my arms. The second one, communication is key. You really need to talk. And then the third one, like, know your worth. I was with this guy for a month, cheated on me with 5 different women within the first 2 weeks.
Wow. Look at Kia's face.
Whenever he laid his hat, it was home. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts, but it's just making me a stronger person, like I said. So, yeah.
I can definitely relate to that 4 years of being with someone because I have a daughter. She's 7, and I
Yeah.
was with her dad for like 4 years, and it was emotional stress.
Yeah.
It was physical stress. It was just, and it was a point where I decided to just let it go, just leave.
Yeah.
I tried to give it another chance, and it still ain't work out. Just go, just leave. Like you said, pay attention to the red flags and just leave.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah, and the thing was with me being so young, I guess I didn't catch the red flags.
Yeah.
And when you're in love or when you're with somebody, other people can see it. Kind of like when you write your own paper, you can read through it. But the moment you hand it to somebody else, the peer edit be like, "You spelled this wrong. How'd you miss this?"
They see
This,
all
that,
the
and that.
flaws.
And you're like, "Oh, yeah, you right." But the thing is, when you're with that person, you really don't want to hear all that negativity. And like, you know, this is my man. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know the love that I have for this person. And then once I left, I had to actually look at my friends, the people who are still here for me today, and be like, "You know what? You was right. Thank you for sticking with me, sticking through that bullshit. And, you know, now I can take your word." You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I was there. I was there. Honestly, before I got with Michael that I'm with today, I was with, my daughter's dad for a whole 4 years. And it's like I was just accepting all the crap and stuff. And once I left and then I saw him again, I was like, oh, why the hell y'all ain't tell me he was. And it was like, I tried to tell you, but she was so in love. And I was like, oh my God. Like, geez. What was I was 18 at the time, young and dumb.
Right.
Young and dumb. So I can definitely relate to that 4 year of crap.
Of course.
Crap. Yeah, he has a question. Come up here. Come up here. Yeah.
Can I steal your seat? Absolutely. All right. I really don't have a question, but I just want to branch off what both of y'all said. I was actually sitting with my boy the other week, and he was kind of expressing to me the stat of his relationship, and he was telling me about the red flags that he saw. Don't worry about that. And him and I sat down and we talked, and he said I saw so many red flags, but red is my favorite color. Right? So, when I was talking to him and kind of like just hearing him out, I was like, you know what? it kind of brought a thought to my head about this whole kind of generation that we have, because we're a generation of social media, and relationships nowadays kind of are reflected on social media, right? You want to show off, you want to show how happy you are, you want to show what you're doing, and because of that, the relationship lacks a foundation, right? You're showing the good sides, as that Drake said, he knows so many people that are married and they're happy on Instagram, but in person they're arguing left and right, right? You guys ever had those friends that you sat down with and you just think like, why are y'all even together?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are miserable together, and the only times you're happy are when you guys aren't even together, right? And the relationship boils down to the foundation of what you make it, because if you and your partner aren't able to sit down and look each other eye to eye and just talk, everything comes down to just talking. Like, what is wrong? What is going on?
Right.
Exactly, communication. What did I do wrong? How did that make you feel? What can I do to be better, right? And it's so simple, but so many people just don't do it, right? And I have a lot of friends, right? And I've told them the same thing over and over and over again, but they just don't do it. It's the answer is right in front of you, and you guys are running 2 miles around it when it's a foot in front of you. Right? Just talk it out. That's really what it boils down to.
And you know what I call that? I call that a relationship tune-up. You know how with the car tune-ups? I call that a relationship tune-up. Whenever you sit down with your partner, you talk, okay, what is it that I'm doing that you don't like?
Yeah.
What do you do like? Well, and the other person, vice versa. Well, I don't like when you do this. All right, well, we got to compromise.
Exactly.
I don't like when you do that. Well, let me stop that. So that's what I call what you were saying, a relationship tune-up.
Amen. I'm gonna hand all the mic back.
Oh, you gotta chime in? And
Come
while
on
he's
up,
passing
come on up.
Beyonce the mic, kind of like with my last relationship, we had a friendship, before that, and we were talking for a good 2 or 3 months before we made it official, or he made it official before I say. My thing is, he knew that he wasn't ready, but he was afraid that he was going to lose me, not only as a friend, but as a potential girlfriend. And I told him straight up after I found out, if you knew that you wasn't ready and that you wanted to still have your freedom, if you would have just been honest with me, I still would have been here. You know what I'm saying? But now you've lost a part of me that's going to take forever, if any time, to get back. So if you would have just been upfront with me, we still could have hang, chill, do what we do. But I would have, it would have been my decision from that point to see if I wanted to still be with you, knowing that you wasn't ready. So if you just communicate with people, it's so simple, and honesty will get you so far in life. You're right.
There's no self-love.
Joe, you need a mic if you're gonna speak so everybody can hear you.
The one thing I want to commend you for, Janay, is actually you starting your business and finding self-love, because self-love is the most important thing. We're not focused. We're busy running around trying to figure out how to love others when we haven't learned how to love ourselves first. You get what I'm saying? That's the main ingredient for you to enable for you to love somebody else. You gotta love yourself first. You know what I mean? And just knowing, like I told you, I went and checked you out, read your story, seen some of the art stuff, and you're a really funny person. Like, the spirit is, if you ever go check out her page and check out, like, she's really, really funny. She makes faces. She looks like she's always having a good time. I imagine sometimes she probably picks herself up when she's down. But self-love is the only way you're going to survive a relationship. And if you don't have that, then you're not really going to last very long with anybody.